Hello out there, man.
Great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they
Fuck, bro. All they
want
want to do is throw some tortillas at them.
This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Yeah, because y'all need to be feeding the homeless with that shit. Man, wasted those fucking football players. That's for that. I'm going to kick your ass.
The Longhorns will kick off first, and here we go.
Just for being a Red Raider. You already know how it is. I don't like no Red Raider. It's Longhorn country, baby.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
How about them horns? We gonna hook them. Oh, you want to run the ball? Okay. He wants to run the ball. Yo, stop doing that to me. He wants to run the ball. Let me find my run defense.
Takes the handoff. It's Sticky. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how
ain't going to be none of that. Ain't going to be none of that. You're not supposed to do that. You got to put that motherfucker down. You're not supposed to do that.
Up to this game,
let's go.
We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show
tackle in. There you go. Gang tackle. 2 more stops, fellas. 2 more stops. He's going to go for it on 4th down. He's a Lubbock. He's a Red fucking Raider.
Control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Good tackle, baby. 1 more stop, and it's Apio. I told you.
Just a few.
I told you.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
And that's I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium,
stay the course.
Side of the territory,
stay the course. Like
that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Well, that's rarely a good sign. They use a timeout before the first play of the drive. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The give to Brown. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Timeout is called. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Play clock was down to 4. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him, and a nice gain offensively here. And this is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Anytime the pitchman is able to score on these option-type plays, there has to be great blocking downfield by the wide receiver. That was absolutely textbook, and that's what allowed the running back to go score.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Oh, my God. Y'all better stop.
Flying down the right side. At the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Extra point here will tie the game.
Y'all know he can't fuck with him, so y'all just got to try and keep him engaged so he don't quit.
Going to throw a little touch pass, jet sweep, and how about the speed out in the open field? Man, David, quarterbacks love those. Those are stat builders.
And defensively, man, we've got to see that. We've got to adjust.
I get the first
to be able to come down and play that jet sweep. It's frustrating when you see him not adjust. And then, listen, you could see it, the wheels. I mean, that dude had some speed when he got around the corner, and nobody could catch him. But defensively, we've got to see that a second sooner so we can come up and make a play.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback making checks. Here's Brown to begin the drive. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The run inside. It's Smothers. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield until the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Manning from the gun on third down. He'll try to do it himself. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down, and now...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Offense changing the play. Fourth down, Manning. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running inside. It's Dickey. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They didn't quite get organized in time. They'll call a timeout with just 3 seconds remaining on the play clock. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass, it's Hammond. He's got him in the flat. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on 3rd.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
Real Red Raider, go for it. That's how I know you ain't really that.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit.
Watch the fake.
And it's right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out at the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Here's Manning to throw. Here's the pressure. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, the defense got really lucky there. I don't know if there was a coverage bust or what. There is no way that receiver should have been that wide open. Lucky for the defense, though, he puts it on the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Manning. Fires to the big fella.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
He wants to change this route. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. 1st downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. Complete to the right. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Manning. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Wingo. Past the 30. Makes the catch and he's free. To the house. Touchdown, Texas!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The corners are walked up tight. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to fire on second down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Here's a heat. He sacked this defense all over him. The Longhorns stopped the clock for the final time, calling their third timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Secures it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's Arch to throw. Rushes on him. Gonna take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. He'll pull it down. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And the Red Raiders will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wingo. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Texas offense. They'll start on the ground to Brown. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Brown again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looking for space. It's Smothers. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback running on the draw. Got a little grass. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Caught by Coleman. Oh, he's got some space. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Inside the 40. Snags it and he's open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smothers. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Offensive linemen are offensive linemen for a reason. They're not as fast as those guys on the edge. And you can see the defensive end came screaming off the edge, got to the quarterback before that other lineman could do anything about it. Nice job of that defensive end. Scoop them sacks, baby.
The field goal is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
So now it's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Dickey. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Wide open downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And now in the pitch.
Stuck that bitch-ass nigga. Oh, yeah, let's go.
Jumps on it, they get that turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball game. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now we can put a few first downs together. We're looking really good.
Coleman open on the right. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Making side adjustments here. Brown running left. Maybe some room here. Got enough for the first. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
On first down, it's Brown again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. With the draw, it's Brown. Only able to pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on third down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
Floating away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
I tell you what, coaches want you to do your best work late in the ball game. He did his best work. Great job taking off. Biggest run of the day after grinding this game out, makes it explosive. Now trying to put this game in a good situation.
Hand off for Brown. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it.
Hey,
and
man,
that right there gets
it
done.
Nigga,
Leaning on the ground game.
I hit
Jesse,
sticked
I don't know
him.
about the clock,
Stuck
but
his bitch
that
ass.
thing's about to run out.
Yeah, I hit sticked him. I hit sticked him and stuck his bitch ass. Don't be running with that punk ass white boy, nigga. Run with one of these. Brother. Touchdown, bitch. Ball man. Take your punk ass.
Touchdown, Longhorn!
And you know, late in the
I beat you.
offenses
So what are you?
sometimes get conservative when they got the lead.
So, but I beat you. So what are you, chump?
They got another score.
But I beat you. So what's that make
now
you?
You're trying to
if you lost to a nigga that's garbage, but if you lost to somebody that's garbage, what's that make you? But what does that make you? I'm talking about you, yo, little dick ass. I'm talking about you. No, bitch, I will rob you, nigga. Like with one of the masks on your mascots got on, chump. Punk ass bitch, shut the fuck up, nigga. Bitch, just like I'm doing now, nigga. Shut up.
He will be stopped short, just shy of the goal line, and a 2-point conversion.
Bitch, I wasn't lucky. I stuck him. Don't be trying to run with that punk ass white boy. I bet you won't try to run with him no more. Run with him again. I'm gonna hit stick his bitch ass again. Yeah, punk ass white boy. Hey, that's what he was. He wasn't black, motherfucker.
He'll start to return inside his 5.
Yeah, nigga, come here. Where you going, slow
and he
ass?
did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return.
Fuck you talking about, nigga? Fuck you talking about? Fuck you talking about? Hey.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32.
Why you so sensitive? Why you so sensitive? No. I'm beating you. That's what I'm doing.
It's Hammond. Fires to the right.
I'm beating you. That's what I'm doing.
It's Johnson.
I'm beating you. Scoreboard. Scoreboard. Scoreboard, bitch. Scoreboard, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Scoreboard, bitch.
Wants to throw on first down.
Come here, nigga. Sit down, white boy. Sit down, white boy. I'm gonna make him fumble again. Don't be trying to run with him.
And I love playing man.
Don't be trying to run with him.
Getting those
receivers make his ass fumble again.
Don't let him feel comfortable and run
Don't
zone.
try to run with him.
Find
Make him
all these
fumble
holes
again.
in the zone.
Give me that.
And my rush can't get home. Pressure
Got
him.
lucky.
Pressure him. Pressure him.
Must got the meter on. You can't catch without the meter. Hey, you can't catch without the meter. You can't catch without the meter.
Long completion for the first down.
You can't catch without the meter. Oh, him need help. Him need training wheels to catch the ball. Oh, scoreboard. Hey, why don't you just quit?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Yes, you are. You're a loser. You're a loser.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. What a spectacular grab
too bad.
There as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Scoreboard.
Give him
Are you winning?
and give
Are you
them
winning?
a chance with the
Are you
lead touchdown
winning?
still alive in this one.
Just like a white boy, beat the
to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow,
just like a white boy to just like a white boy to beat the loser. Just like a white boy to beat the loser. You got more points. So 20. So you got 20. Now I got 17. Why you kicking the onside then if you got more points? Stupid ass white boy. Like I said, chump.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside.
Like I said, white boy. Like I said, white boy. Like I said, white boy. Like I said, white boy.
Running out the clock, a mere
scoreboard, nigga. You got 20 or I got 17?
We have victory formation coming.
Do you got 20 or I got 17, white boy?
Take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very.
Let's get up out of here.
one of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Longhorns ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Young.
He's not doing that shit on
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Just feeds the running back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of
them. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's loose. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And they talked about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call. And kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. To adjust the pattern. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Breaks into the open. He's into the end zone.
Hey, let's go.
And it's the game-breaking speed. You see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
Looking for blockers. Makes a move. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, after giving up that...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. 4th down, Carr. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. That's caught. It's Wingo. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Now here's Manning. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And the defense is kind of smiling about that one, right? The receiver got a chance, got open, had a chance to make a play, but man, you don't see it very often, but just lose concentration, and that is a big 3rd down stop for this defense on that drop pass.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the...
Ain't no challenging that. Let's go. I got that.
On a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
1st down coming in. Thank you.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. The pull and
you're doing all that challenging and shit. Won't you learn how to click on something?
Wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Might be changing the route. Arch is going to throw for it. Under fire. Got him downfield. Got room at the 35. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs, too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's a guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the 1st down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on 4th down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.